Lesson 6 뭐해요? Grammar. Okay, the focus of the lesson is the object marker. Okay, I know you're afraid of the word marker because we have had several of them. Okay, let's count the markers we have studied so far. The subject marker, 이, 가, 이 or 가, and the topic marker, 은, 는, location marker, 에서, and there was a marker for when you do an addition, like also, do. Okay, now the object marker means you attach these things right next to a noun to make the noun an object. In English, when you say I hate sushi, I is the subject, sushi is the object of your hating, right? But in English, we don't have to fiddle with markers at all because the location of the word indicates whether something is the subject I, which comes before the verb, or sushi, which comes after the verb, which makes it the object. Easy, right? But in Korean, because the word order is rather flexible, the only way we can tell if something is the subject or the object or topic or whatever is by looking at the markers. So markers are very, very important. And like all the other markers, we have two variants. One is 을, the other one is 를. 을 comes after a consonant, 를 comes after a vowel. And there is this Korean tendency to harmonize the sounds, and we have this tendency to want to alternate between consonants and vowels, right? So it's CV, CV kind of a pattern that we're looking for. So when you have a consonant, the next sound, you want to start with a vowel. Makes sense, right? It makes things more pronounceable, easy to pronounce. So let's look at some of the nouns that end in consonant sounds. 조깅, 책상, 집, 밥, 선생님. You should pay attention to m, b, b, 응. These are all consonants, right? So what follows is 을. 조깅을, 책상을, 집을, 밥을, 선생님을. Okay, this time I want you to pay really close attention to the pronunciation. 조깅을, 책상을, 집을, 밥을, 선생님을. Do you notice anything? Okay, if you said liaison, you would be right because with these sounds here, b moves up here, it becomes 집을, 밥을, 선생님을, like that. But it doesn't happen with the 응 sound. 조깅을, 책상을, 집을, 밥을, 선생님을. Okay, after a vowel, we use 를, because after you have a vowel, u, i, yo, 에, then you have the strong urge to follow it with a consonant sound. So 공부를, 아버지를, 학교를, 숙제를. 공부를, 아버지를, 학교를, 숙제를. Right? Okay, and the verb do. It's probably the most important verb in the entire Korean language. And the base form is 하다, which means you would look up this word in the dictionary using this form 하다. All the Korean verbs end in 하다. And the present polite form is 해요. And this polite present tense has two meanings. One is the habitual present, like something you do every Monday, or your job, or the sun rises in the east, every day kind of a thing. Or it could be something that's happening right now, like I'm speaking into my headset. 해요. 하다 is the base form, and the conjugation for the present polite tense is 해요. 해요 sounds familiar, right? 해요 gets around, and it gets combined with a lot of different sounds. So let's look at this process here. When you add noun, and then you put 을 or 를, which is the object marker, and then you put 하다, that means you do that noun thing. So jogging is a noun, jogging, and you attach the object marker 을 하다. 조깅을 하다. 조깅을 하다 means I jog. 공부를 하다, I study. 숙제를 하다, I do my homework. 전화를 하다, I make a telephone call. 무엇을 하다, do what? 뭐를 하다, 무엇을 is the full form and it gets reduced to 뭐. Notice when you say 무엇, because of the consonant, you follow with a vowel 을, 무엇을. But when you reduce it, it becomes 뭐. The consonant's gone, so you follow it with a consonant sound 를, 뭐를 하다. So that's how you make verbs like 조깅을 하다. Okay, and then you can conjugate these things into the present polite form. So 조깅을 해요, 공부를 해요, 숙제를 해요, 전화를 해요, 무엇을 해요, 뭐를 해요, like that, right? Okay, and then some people figured out in the past that it's too long. Let's reduce it further. What do we need the object marker there for? So let's get rid of it. Let's make verb compounds. That's what happened. So all the ls and rs, they got dropped, which should make it easy for you, right? 조깅해요, 공부해요, 숙제해요, 전화해요, 뭐해요. That's not a verb compound, but 조깅해요, 공부해요, 숙제해요, 전화해요. These are all, so they're almost, in a way, they're new verbs. 조깅해요, 공부해요, 숙제해요, 전화해요. But I want you to understand the derivation. Okay, it's very important for you to know that these were initially nouns, and then this is one way. It's a very productive way to turn nouns into verbs. 조깅해요, 공부해요, 숙제해요, 전화해요. And if you want to say, what are you doing now? 뭐해요? But I want you to understand that it initially came from 무엇을 하다, 무엇을 해요, 뭐를 해요, 뭐해요. Now you understand the whole derivation. Thank you. That's it. Bye.